So, Thawmin might not just be the best Kabonga evolution, it also might be the best revenge killer in the game. Oh, Kaelin, hopping into the first battle, I see a lot of fast things that my Thawmin can just abuse mine priority. I mean, yes, Nagoop, we've got Boneki, we've got Garbantis, which is probably running very nimble to probably just outspeed Solburst Metronets. This thing could have Sugar Rush, and I actually don't remember how fast Banfino is because nobody uses it. That is completely fine though. I'm going to try and lead off with Wobblisk to try and get a 3-layer Babs down, although that is a Valkyrie lead. Not a big fan of that at all, but it's fine. We've got Iliguana. Also, both my tanks are only ranged tanks. I didn't bring a melee tank, so that Garbantis is going to put in really big work. So, not a fan of that, but yeah, I'm just going to switch into my Iliguana here to take whatever move Falco's going to do, and I guess I'll just pivot on it, just go for a Flash and Flee immediately. This will probably do a decent amount, not that much low. Yeah, I don't... Oh, actually, wait. Boneki could switch in, but that's not really that big of a problem, but it is Boneki. Yeah, that's fine, low. We can just go into my Florence here. If it goes for a plant move, love it. Earth move, I quad resist. Could have Boom Bash, I guess. Could have Boom Bash. Oh well, I'm gonna go into Florent anyway. Okay, let's see. There's a Landslide that does practically negative damage. Do I want to go for the Soul Burst now? Yeah, probably. We shouldn't click Plant, because this could be secret abilities, so I gotta think. Do I want to Parasitize, or do I want to Mega Chomp? I'm gonna Mega Chomp because we really don't want Florence switching in for whatever, not Florence, Valkyrie switching in for whatever reason. Yeah, Valkyrie is a little bit problematic because I'm running Gamma Pulse on my Thawmin, just so I can hit Spirit Dark and Ancient type Loomians, but you could also run Thunderstrike to hit certain metal types, like Valkyrie. So, yeah, Valkyrie kind of resists all of my Thawmin's moves, so I have to get rid of it some way or another. That's fine, though. This Nagoop is going to take a big ton of health. Glad I didn't click Parasitize then, although I guess I could have got some health back, but it's fine. You're definitely going to go for Muck Blast this turn. Iliguana doesn't really want to be poisoned, but at the same time, I have got Rejuvenate, so it's definitely better for my Iliguana to get poisoned than Wobblisk. Muck Blast, don't critical hit? Nice. Okay, love to see that. Let's just go for Rejuvenate here, because they're definitely going to go back into their Boneki, right? I would assume. There's no reason for you not to do that. Oh, actually, they go for Poison Barbs. I am actually really surprised you did that. I'm assuming you predicted me to predict you to go back into Boneki. Well, that's fine. We could go for Mudslide this turn. There's no real need to low. I could click Thunderstrike. Do I just want to click Mudslide immediately? I don't think Snagoop is going to stay in, right? Or is he just letting me kill the Snagoop in return to set up Poison Barbs? There isn't like any good option I can do here, so I'm just going to throw off Thunderstrike. I'll gladly just KO the Snagoop. Yeah. I can't just Mudslide against the Snagoop. I have to Mudslide now, because I don't think you have any more air types, unless I'm forgetting. But yeah, I'm assuming Boneki is going to switch back in. I could probably live with a Landslide, so I could try and go for Mudslide here. And I think I will. I think I can live one Landslide, but I think I do die to Poison. But they go for Magnify, so I don't have to worry about it. This is completely fine. Not gonna complain about that. I don't really want to lose Florent right now. I'm gonna go into Wobblisk, but I mean, if it has got Boom Bash, it's gonna hit both of them. But Wobblisk can take it a little bit better since we ignore the Magnify. Also, that critical hit was so unnecessary, man. That really hurts. But yeah, because of this, I can go for Barbs. I don't think they're gonna stay in and attack me again. I just click Deep Freeze and it faints, so they're definitely gonna switch out. And even if they don't, I think I can take 2 more Boom Bashes, as long as one doesn't critical hit again. Yep, there's a withdraw into what though? Infernix. Ooh, that could have Burn Up. That definitely could have Burn Up. I got 1 layer of Barbs down low. We'll be fine with 1. I'm not gonna get too greedy. Wobblisk is still great to switch into Boneki later on, especially if Health Armor just constantly healing us. So, I guess we can just go back into Eliguana. We resist all of Infernix's move. Peace of Mind is a little bit scary, but we can just go for Flash and Flee here. I think we can take one hit, even with that poison. Maybe not now with that poison damage stacking on top. I'm just going to click Flash and Flee anyway, just to pivot. There's a Fire Breath, probably Pyrolan. I do live it low, nice. So I can actually save Eliguana to sacrifice it, since it's so low in health. A little bit of damage is nice. Yeah, I don't really have like a great switch and fall this low, do I? Like, oh boy, Wablis, weak to fire. Florent, also weak to fire. Oh wait, Thawmin is also weak to fire. And then Zulon Gid is weak to Ancient, but also +1. I probably don't one-shot Infernix. I definitely should bring it down low enough low for Thawmin to revenge kill it, so this is kind of my only option. Yep, Elemental Burst, I stayed in. They should know this definitely won't KO, right? Yeah. It is way low enough now low for my Thawmin just to get rid of it. And yeah, I'll take the Draco. So now they're at -1 range attack. So yep, I'm completely fine with that. Unfortunately low, I can get greedy. I would like to click Peace of Mind if possible, but they're definitely not going to let me. Even though they're at -1, with Pyro boosted Fire Breath, it's going to completely nuke me. So we just have to take it out. We gotta be careful of the Valkyrie low. I just can't touch the Valkyrie. We gotta like whittle it down with barbs and just any little bit of damage I can get on it, honestly. Like any little bit, I need it. There's the Valkyrie. I knew you'd be coming back in now. Well, I guess it's time to sacrifice the Eliguana. You've done amazing, Eliguana. But yeah, with the Boneki, it is really hard for you to do something. And yeah, there's a Metal Blast. That'll KO me. I get to waste a little bit of energy. And now we can go into Florent and just threaten it out with a Mega Chomp. Oh, wait a minute. Don't you have... Oh, sure, but never mind. Oh, that's it. Do you have to clips? I honestly don't remember. So yeah, this Mega Chomp could have been pretty bad. That isn't even enough to KO it, though. That is pretty crazy. We can probably assume you're going to go for a Ice move. You could also go for a Metal move predicting Wablis. I'm going to go into Thawmin though, because Thawmin can... KO Sherbot from this range. As long as he goes for an Ice move expecting me to stay in, we should be fine. If he goes for a Metal move low, it will definitely take me under half health, and I'm going to lose out on my priority mine moves. Oh, dodge. That's fine. That is actually best case scenario. I don't get hit at all. So yeah, this is resisted, but with Smart and Mind Essence and Sherbot not having the greatest range defense, this should KO it. So we're just going to click it, and it should go down. Bye-bye. So yeah, definitely Sugar Rush, so definitely comes in handy to outspeed that. Okay, Valkyrie is back on the field. Another little bit of chip damage from the barbs, but now the issue is I don't really have like any good switch-ins. Wabblisk is great to save for the Boneki, and Florent is great to save for the Valkyrie, but Florent can't really switch into the Valkyrie, and Wabblisk doesn't realistically want to switch into the Boneki, so yeah. You're definitely going to click a Metal move. I just don't know how much it's going to do to Florent. I just got to pray it isn't over half. This is my only thing I can do to try and have Thawmin get another couple of KOs, potentially. Yep, there's a Metal Blast. At least they're running out of energy, so I'm not super upset about that. And yep, it wasn't enough, so we just click Mega Chomp, and something should faint. Is he going to save the Valkyrie low, or is he going to save the Boneki? I'm hoping he just saves the Boneki and just sacrifices the Valkyrie. Boneki is a lot easier for Thawmin to KO. Like, a lot easier. Yep, it looks like they just sacrificed the Valkyrie, which... really good from me. Really, really good from me. This definitely should knock it out. Right? Yeah, okay. I'll gladly take that. Now then, is the Boneki gonna be greedy and click Magnify? I don't think so. I don't think it does. It should just go for, yeah, it definitely should just go for a Boom Bash, right? There's no way you don't. I definitely don't want to click one of these low and give you a little bit more power, so let's not do that. Let's just click Parasitize and just let it Boom Bash me. That's fine. Now, we have to go into Thawmin, definitely, because Wabblisk will just knock it out. I want Thawmin to get the KO, okay? I don't think Mind Move is going to one-shot it low. Yeah, Mind Move is definitely not going to KO it. We could go for a Peace of Mind because it also gets priority since our ability specifically says Mind Moves, not Mind Attacks. So we could go for a Peace of Mind, and at +1, even then we might not one-shot it. So I think I just go for Deep Freeze. We definitely live a hit from this thing low. And it actually just magnified, so yeah, I'm not letting you do that. So having Thunderstrike on this Thawmin definitely would have been better for this specific battle, but that's the trade-off. Do you want to hit Spirit, Dark, and Ancient types, or do you want to hit like certain metal types? That's like the trade-off, I guess. Okay then, hopping into the next battle, Manpower today is definitely going to be useful against the Revenine, Zulong, and I guess maybe if the Obsidian has Drudge. So I ain't complaining about that. Okay then, let's try and lead up with Wobblisk and get some Barbs down. That is Luminama lead, okay. So, because now I'm actually using the Nimble Health Amulet one, and yes, this is an alpha I caught like 3 years ago, I'm happy that it's finally usable because Halloween Kabunga, Nimble, and Wakalaka Nimble ain't useful whatsoever. Anyway, we can definitely try and get my Thawmin in on the Luminami somehow and try to set Peace of Minds against it while it Flash and Flees. As long as it isn't the melee attacking one with Mega Chomp, that would be really, 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 really bad for me. It just goes for Flush and Flee, so yeah, I have like no info if this Luminami has Mega Chomp. Let's just pray that it doesn't, okay? That's all I gotta do, just pray it doesn't. And they go into Boonery. Okay, not great for me. I think we just go for Driving Force. The issue is most Booneries run Boots, so if they go for Driving Force, they're definitely going to outspeed me to do so. So, do I just go for Barbs instead? I think I will. Because if I go for Driving Force, I should know immediately because I get 1 layer of Barbs down. And this is fine because, I mean, I have Eliguana to get rid of layer Barbs, if they set up Barbs, and Boonery can get rid of them, so he's going to swap out. Yep, Barbs. Still don't exactly know if that is Boots, or it could just be, now that we're Speed Tie, it could just be Lucky, but it's probably Boots, right? Yeah, there's another Barbs. Still can't really know if it is Boots or not, but there's my 3rd layer of Barbs. Although, now I'm going to Driving Force, and they can definitely get their final layer of Barbs down. Not the end of the world, like I said, I can get rid of these layer of Barbs, but it's just going to be pretty annoying. This is fine low. Did some pretty good damage. That's mostly because Boonery doesn't copy energy and health whenever it transforms, and Wobblisk has a way higher health stat than Boonery does. So then, Ember is in. It'd be funny if this thing goes for Icicle Trap, so I have 3 layer of Barbs and Icicle Traps. Yep, that is gonna be pretty bad, but that's fine. Bye bye, Ember. Gonna Driving Force you out, do a bit of damage, bit of chip damage. And Barbs are gonna do damage to something else. Oh, not Boonery back in again. This could just go for Driving Force, honestly, now. And if it is Boots, it will outspeed me, so Driving Force. Theirs will always go first. So, because of that, let's actually just switch into Astaros, just because this thing will be able to take a Driving Force a lot better than, like, anything else on my team. I get to melt a little bit of the Icicle Traps while I do this. And let's hope Eliguana switches in. Come on, please. Okay. Thawmin also isn't terrible, but yeah, we know that they're locked into Driving Force now if it's Boots. So I want to go for Peace of Mind because I want to expect them to switch out, but I don't think there's any need to do that. And also because of Wobblisk now, it's going to ignore the +1s. And if it stays in, I'm going to get Driving Force out, and I didn't accomplish anything. So I don't think there's any need to get greedy. Let's just go for a Psycho Blast and hopefully KO this. Damn it. Damn it. Come on, Eliguana. Please. No, that's Stellatrix. Well, I am losing a lot of health. So, yeah, I guess Health Amulet is also pretty good for Barbs, because I get to switch in and I get my Health Amulet to boost me back up, I guess. Yeah, I think we just go for Zips Up here. I don't really want to play these games anymore. Surprisingly, they actually just let their Boonery go down. Not going to complain about that. And now let's go into, let's actually go into Astaros first. Or do I just want to go Eliguana? I'm just going to go Eliguana. Pretty sure I outspeed Himber, so I just gotta go for Mudslide. Although, actually, wait. Himber has Mudslide now. He could just go into his Himber and also click Mudslide. Dang it. Yep, there's the Himber. Okay, you're really weak, Chloe. I think I don't really need the Bobs Whip anymore, so I'm not gonna be super mad if they get rid of them. I will get rid of your entry hazards low, not wanting to deal with them. And, yep, Earthquake, that's fine. I think we're gonna lose Iguana because range tank, not melee. But that is completely fine. Now then, I think we can just go into Thawmin and just fire off Psycho Blast to kill the Himber. Yeah, I still want to go for a Peace of Mind. I would love to go for a Peace of Mind, but it's fine. And we do get a little bit of Health Hamlet recovery, so... I mean, this is probably the best thing. So yeah, nice. Himber should go down. It's pretty hard to click Peace of Mind on Thawmin, I'm not gonna lie. It is priority, so if we're against like a range attacker that I resist all of their moves, I definitely can abuse it on that, but... yeah, along that, it's pretty difficult to use it, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Revenine is on the field. So yeah, range attackers that I resist all of their moves. This is definitely not one of them. Fire, Spirit, and Dark. Oh wait, I'm weak to all of those, and no thanks. Also, I think Booner is definitely the boot user since it just gets spamming the same move, so this is probably just very nimble with like Fire, Shell, I would assume, or something like that. Let's go into, I think Ashros actually isn't super necessary anymore. So let's just sacrifice Ashros. And actually, if he goes for a fire move, it shouldn't really do anything to me, to be honest. Oh, Dark Surge, yep, that's definitely the best move you can click to hit everything on my team for, like, the most amount of damage. I do go down, a little unfortunate, but I can just go into Deladrix here. And what do you have left on your team that I gotta be scared about? I don't remember. I'm just gonna click Zip Zap. I think they switch out, and I think Himber was the only thing that they had on their team that was Earth. So yeah, we just get a Zip Zap for free. And yep, that is a lot of damage. Now, let's go into the Thawmin Lane. I really want to go for Peace of Mind. I really want to go for Peace of Mind. But because I've already been hit a lot, even if the Luminami does not have Mega Chomp, it just clicking Flash and Flee does mean I am going to go under half health, so I can't just outspeed their Revenine. So no need to get greedy, let's just go for Deep Freeze and KO the Luminami, or it switches out into Meditoad. I guess I could have actually gone for Peace of Mind then, but yeah, I definitely don't one-shot Meditoad, so this would have been a problem anyway. I want to go into Deladrix just to sacrifice it, but it's probably a dumb idea. I think Wobblers can take a hit no matter what anyway. Yeah, Slapdown's gonna do a lot. That could be Watcher, could also be like 2 move specialization potentially. I'm just gonna go for a Driving Force though. I'm not gonna go for damage. If I live this, which I do, Driving Force will get me a lot of damage just from it switching back in, so Thawmin can just knock it out anyway. So yep, I'll take that. And it's into Luminami. How you doing, Luminami? How you doing? Okay, I think here then, we just go for, what, Driving Force again? Or do I want to just Deep Freeze just to do damage? I'm gonna Driving Force just if they Flash and Flee. Actually, I guess that'll just knock me out anyway. But yeah, that's fine. I guess I could have Deep Freezed. I think actually I outspeed Luminami, so I could have just honestly knocked it out. But that's fine. I'm most likely going to go into Meditoad here, I would assume. I think Thawmin can knock it out with a Deep Freeze, so I guess we'll just do that. Yep, there's the Meditoad. It should take more damage. Yeah, I definitely knock it out with a Deep Freeze. How's it going, Meditoad? I'm gonna knock you out now. The issue is I'm running out of energy. So... yeah, critical hit. Okay, it wasn't necessarily needed, but I'll take it. Now if you go into Revenine, I'm pretty sure my Mind Priority just outspeeds and just knocks it out because of the barbs. It's so nice that they didn't get rid of the barbs, because I definitely need every little bit of damage, especially because of that freaking Luminami. That thing is really, really annoying right now. Oh, actually, I am surprised you went into Luminami here. That's fine though. I think do I want to go for Deep Freeze or I just want to go for Psycho Blasts? I think Psycho Blast should be enough to KO. I just don't KO the Revenine. I could also try and go for a Peace of Mind or a Wait. If this thing has Mega Chomp Plus, gonna really, really, really suck. Like, really, really suck. Okay, I'm gonna try and go for a Wait. I have no idea what this Luminami has because it's only gone for Flash and Fleas. That does no damage. Okay, that is actually great. So yeah, now that the Revenine is going to come in, I now have enough energy to KO the Revenine and to just deal with the Luminami, I'm pretty sure as well. Although I should do a quick calc. Do I actually kill this Revenine? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. So let's just go for a Psycho. It could also have Shadow Sprint, I guess, but it's not going to get Revenge boosted. So yeah, I think we just go for this. Nice, we outspeed it, and it does knock it out. And now for the Luminami. If honestly that was Mega Chomp and a click Mega Chomp, I mean, yeah, I would have been in pretty big trouble because we just lose our Mind Priority Len. But because it's only Luminami now, we can just go for Deep Freeze, and that should be enough. Yep, okay then. Thawmin actually did a good job this battle. Fortunately, I didn't really get a click Peace of Mind because of the freaking barb that got set up on my field, and Drying Frost freaking sent me into them immediately. So yeah, but all on that low, it went pretty well. I'll gladly take it. Jumping into the set line, we're running 200 range attack TPs to hit as hard as possible, with 200 speed TPs to be as fast as possible. Then the 44 energy TPs at level 50 will give us a grand total of 250 energy to use, which is perfect for all of our moves that cost 25 and 50 energy. And then the 56 health TPs are leftovers. For the personality, we can either run Smart to hit harder or Nimble to be faster. It's up to you, but Smart is preferred, and you can also go a step further by running a Frail personality with 0 melee attack QPs to make tricky tactics hit you for as little damage as possible. For the held item, I'm running a Mind Essence to increase the damage of my Mind type moves, but you could switch this out for any other damage increasing item like a different essence or a shell. Or you could even switch it out for something like a Health Amulet or Milkshake to help you stay above the 50% health mark. Next up, let's go over the ability, which we're running the secret ability Foresight, which is also a brand new ability to the game, and it makes all of our Mind type moves priority moves as long as we're above 50% health. And then finally for the moves, I'm running Psycho Blast as our strongest Mind Stab option, Deep Freeze is a strong Ice Stab option, and it also lets us hit Water type Loomian super effectively. Gamma Pulse is a great coverage move to hit Dark, Spirit, and Ancient type Loomians. And then the last move I have is Peace of Mind to set up so it can deal even more damage. Although there are some other options like Frost Beam, Thunderstrike, Muck Blast, Nature's Force, Life Drain, Luster Loop, Provoke, Teardown, or even Scapegoat if you really wanted to, or Icicle Traps as well, which yeah, there are a lot of different options you could run.